All right, wanted to give a quick update on how things are progressing. So the most exciting thing that has happened is that we actually got our building permit. So as soon as we pass our first inspection on the footings, then we'll be able to actually start pouring concrete. And so let me show some of the progress in terms of what we've been doing on the footings. So this darker material, that's actually called Pango tape, and it is our radon slash termite barrier slash vapor barrier. And we're actually doing something a little unique in that we're putting it underneath the footings. So we'll actually have one continuous envelope around the entire house. As on the outside, we'll be putting a different product from Polyguard called their term barrier. So it'll be a termite barrier that goes up the walls on the outside. And then on the inside, once we get rid of this form, once we take the forms off, then you can see right there that the Pango wrap will actually fold down, and then this entire area in there will also be putting Pango. And then these are our ICF blocks. So you can see the webs that keeps them at the 8-inch distance, and then these little tabs are what keeps the rebar in place. And our 2.5 inches of foam on the outside, 2.5 inches of foam on the inside is basically what gives us the Yeti cooler effect. And then everywhere that you see these numbers, I can actually screw in, and it's 450-pound pullout. And then in between is about like 150-pound pullout, which is the equivalent. So on these, which is about the equivalent of what a nail is. And then this gives kind of an idea. These are the corner blocks, so you can see how they sit on top of each other and kind of form into each other like a big Lego. And then over here, these 3 boxes also get filled with concrete and rebar, and then the Pango wrap. And these are where the beams that support the middle of the house. So we've got these posts that will actually sit right here, and then they attach to beams on every level. And so that's why we needed a nice big footer down here. And then this is all of our rebar that my son and I, we brought down all of this rebar by hand. So that was 4.5 tons. Although I don't think I'll do that next time. I think next time when we get a whole bunch of rebar, I will end up paying the $150 for the crane. We'll have that. But you can see, still need to put the Pango in these footers. Then those are the garage footers. Because we've had kind of a change of plans, we've decided to put a nice big room underneath the garage. And so we will be putting a build deck up on the garage, and then 4 inches of concrete on top of that, and then we're able to park the cars up there. But that's what we've done. I'm hoping maybe at the end of next week we'll actually start pouring concrete. And then once we pour the concrete, then we can immediately start stacking all this block, and it'll start looking more like a home. So I'm super excited for that. So until next time, hopefully I'll get an update in about a week.